to make sure the future of Cavalier football is strong. Dylan was very relentless in everything he did, which motivated others. Wasn't always him and his brother were always the biggest guys, but they definitely played big. They tackled like no others. And myself and Coach Madison have talked about it for years, including with Joseph Golden up here. It's not about the size of the player, but the size of the fight in the player. Yeah. Dylan, you're going to be sorely missed here. We appreciate everything you've done. Senior Dylan Moore. And Senior Joseph Golden. Academic All-District, named to the Texas High School Coaches Association Academic All-State Team, honorable mention. He was the first team defensive back for the District 13-6A, led the district for the second straight year in interceptions. He was first team All-Montgomery County for the second year as well. Joseph has a high football IQ. And with that being said, nothing gets him rattled. And especially during times when I'm losing my cool on the sidelines, which happens quite often, Joe was the calming factor on that sideline. After I would kind of almost explode, Joe would pull players aside, calm them down, and reassure them we were going to be okay. Everything we were doing, we're fine, just stick to the process, stick to the plan. Joe reassured them. And that is outstanding for a person of his age and for people to look at him and just be able to calm them down. And one of the things we always like to do, myself and Coach Madison a couple years ago spoke at a clinic at the new stadium in Katy, and we were talking about the type of player that plays defense for us. And we always say it's not the 11 best athletes. It's always the 11 best people that will tackle. And we try to identify people that tackle early. And on this video we were showing these coaches from all across the state that were there were videos of the Moore twins and Joseph Golden tackling. And people were like, dang, like those guys, they tackle well. Like, yeah, they're rugby players. One's a golfer, one's a pole vaulter. They're about this tall. And they're like, how big are they? Like, 5'8", 140 pounds, soaking wet, And they couldn't believe it. But these guys did not back down, especially Joe. Joe took on some of the biggest people in the district. It didn't matter whether it be the British Link quarterback or Alton McCaskill, who was one of the top freshmen for U of H and in the country this year. Took him head on and went straight after him. That's the type of person Joseph Golden is. Takes on the challenge straight on without any bones about it, goes after it. And that's a quality that's going to carry him far in life. I appreciate everything this group has done, for not just for myself and Coach Hadaj, but for Cavalier football. This senior group has left Cavalier football in a great position to succeed because of everything they've done. Thank you, gentlemen, and thank you, Maddie. Appreciate everything.
Anxious to get to the video, but we would, as a Touchdown Club, like to give a few words of thanks. So first we would like to thank our board. I know they were all already acknowledged, but if you serve on the Touchdown Club board, if you could please stand for a round of applause. Have served for 4 years and are going to continue to serve, so we thank you for everything that you've done. We'd like to thank Dr. Murrell and his administrative assistant, Michaela Moore, for everything that they have done, as well as our athletic secretary, Jane Barnes. We have 2 team doctors, and we have Dr. Pfeiffer and Dr. Robichaux. If you could please come up to the front. If we could just give a huge round of applause for Dr. Robichaux. And both of our team doctors spent an extremely amount of time making sure that our players, our coaches are healthy and well taken care of. And the care that they give, not just at the games and on the fields, but the aftercare speaks volumes about who they are, both professionally and personally. So we thank you so much for all your service and your time. We know that it's time away from your family, and we really appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
To give a special thanks to our banquet chair, Allie Cochran. We'd also like to give special thanks to our co-chairs, Bethany and Brad Foster, Minty Harmon, Amy Heyman, and Stacy Pham. If you could please stand up, please. into a beautiful facility. And we look forward to having the banquets next year. I'm thinking over top of the Wood Forest Stadium. So it'll be nice. So this will be the last year that we have to crowd in somewhere, but we're so thankful that we could all gather together and be together as a Cavalier family. We'd like to give thanks to our catering company, Marsalis, and also to Mr. Ted Bell and to his wife for all that she's done. At this time, we do have some seniors that like to come up and give a presentation to the coaches. So seniors, Andrew, can you bring your group up, please? So from the senior parents to all the coaches, we just want to tell you guys thank you so much for everything that you've done for our boys and our girls. You have spent an exorbitant amount of time away from your families. We know that it's not easy. We know that you spend a lot of time away pouring into our kids. You spend more time with our kids than we do. So we thank you, and we've trusted you for all of these years, and we are forever grateful for what you've taught our boys. One of our favorite things about College Park, we talk about all the time as senior parents, is we get the pleasure of winning, which is awesome because I am a little competitive. But we do love winning, but more than that, our kids leave College Park knowing what it's like to be a better person. And they know that it's about way more than just football. They know that the wins are going to come, and if they work hard, and if they listen, and they all show up and do the very best they can, that the wins are going to come. And they're going to go. But at the end of the day, when they leave College Park, they're going to be better people. And they're better people because of the people that they're around. And you can't say, if you ever go to a banquet, that the coaches stand up and talk about the character and the love that they have. I counted on my phone when the coaches were up here talking about these kids. And the word love and care and miss was said over 121 times. So thank you. Thank you for loving our kids and caring for our kids and being exactly who you are for them.
The senior class, we just wanted to thank all the coaches. There's not many places where you get 3 years of the same exact coaching staff, so that's pretty awesome. Also want to thank our trainers. They're awesome. They keep all of us in the best shape, and yeah, thank you guys.
Coaches come up here to accept
Except a plaque.